Hi everyone, hope you're all well. For this video, I'm going to do something a little bit different because I was in the range the other day and I found this. There's no way I could pass this up because it's dinosaurs, and who doesn't like dinosaurs? It looks easy enough. It looks like you dig out the bones and then you put them together. On a side note, I know that this is Jurassic World branded, so they have to, but I would love to see more dinosaur toys, especially educational toys, that have got feathers like this, because that's what they actually looked like, and I think we need to start showing them like that more. It's going to be a little bit boring if it's just me sat here excavating some bones on my own in pure concentration mode, so I thought I'd do a little Q&A as well. I asked some questions on some of my other platforms and I got some good ones. So with that in mind, let's get started. Right, okay. So first things first, let's try and open this. Good job, I've got nails. Okay, well this is well packed. It looks like I get some stickers. I'm gonna guess that part of the reason to have this cardboard here is also going to be to use as a stuff catcher. I'm not actually sure what this is made out of. I'm assuming some sort of plaster, but let's see. Cute little stickers. Some of them may or may not end up going on my fridge. So I know these are hairdressing scissors, but they have literally not been used to cut hair in about 15 years, so I can use them for whatever now. Oh, okay, right, that's crumbly. I should have expected that. Okay, so we've got a little pick thing and we've got a little brush. So I'm guessing the idea is we're going to chip away at this and then just brush away the more delicate parts as if we were on a real dig. Okay, that's not too bad, it comes away quite easily. I am going to have a lot of hoovering to do after I've done this, I think, though. Right. Got on with the questions. So, first question we have is from LittleJohn22. And it's name 3 people, dead or alive, that you would like to have a meal with and why. Okay, so my first choice is going to be a photographer called Frank Dorhoff. I discovered him watching tutorial videos on photography, and I loved the way he explains things. Like, his work is amazing, like it really is. You should look him up, it's really, really good. The thing that I like most about him is that he doesn't gatekeep. Like, he's all about sharing the knowledge. He does like classes and stuff for people as well as like YouTube videos, and he's got a book and everything. So yeah, he'd be my first choice. On a similar note to my first choice, for my second one, I'm going to go with Adam Savage. I think it'd be really cool to spend some time with him, just discussing making things and the creative process and all that. Like, I really like watching his one-day builds on Tested. I think part of that as well is because it brings back some very fond memories of being sat in the kitchen with my dad and watching him doing woodwork, and watching Adam Savage making things and just seeing like how excited he gets and stuff. It just makes me feel like at ease, and yeah, so Adam Savage will be my second choice. For my third choice, I'm going to go with Rick Mail, because he was so funny. I honestly think he's like one of the funniest people I've ever seen. And he got me through some really difficult periods in my childhood. Like just watching the young ones and Bottom and stuff. And yeah, I think he'd be a really fun and interesting person to be around. Oh, we have found our first bone. Let's see. Get as much of that chipped out as I can, and then we will move on to more delicate work, I think. Oh, here he is. Yay. Don't know what kind of bone it is yet. I'm in super concentration mode right now. What I need actually is a little hammer. So I'm going to get one of those and I'll be right back. We have hammer. This is going to go a little bit quicker now. This is actually legit cool. While I'm doing this, I'm going to do another question. Athena asks, when you were little, what did you want to be when you grew up? I actually wanted to be a vet because I love animals. I've always loved animals. But I am also super dyslexic, so I did not get the grades. I'm also an emetophobe, so working with sick animals, probably not the best career choice in hindsight. Oh, this is coming together now, I like this. Now, I know what you're all thinking. You're thinking, Casca, this is a crafts channel. Why are you playing with dinosaur toys? This isn't crafts. And what I will say to you is, well, technically, I'm going to be making the dinosaur once I've got it out of this. So it is crafts. And also, dinosaurs are cool. I'm going to do a bit more of this. I'll probably speed up the video so you don't have to watch me doing this for ages. And then I will answer a couple more questions. Right, I'm going to start a new corner, and while I'm doing that, question 3 is from Kels M, and it's, is there a quote you try to go by? If yes, why? I can't think of like an actual quote, but there is a saying that I try to go by, and it's, if it can't be fixed in 15 seconds, don't mention it. So, like, if somebody's got something stuck in their teeth, or they've got some toilet paper stuck to their shoe, tell them, like, because that's something that they can easily fix. But if it's something like their hair dye messed up, or they've got crooked teeth, like, or you don't like the jumper that they're wearing or something, that's not something that they can just fix. Like, with stuff to do with people's appearance, chances are they know already, and if you bring it up, all you're doing is hurting their feelings for no reason. So yeah, that's one that I try to go by. I'm thinking my tactic is going to be to try and get the top layer off and then go from there, because theoretically I shouldn't need to chip away the entire thing. Oh, I think we've got another little bit of bone, yay. Oh, and a bit more, yay. Yep, there's definitely something there. I think that's a rib cage. It is actually kind of hard, this, so I imagine it's the kind of thing that kids will probably need some help with. So any parents who are thinking of getting this for their child, something to bear in mind. Or for yourself. I'm 37 and I'm digging up plastic dinosaur bones, so I can't be one to judge. You are never too old for dinosaurs. Time for another question, I think. Right. Katie asks, what's your favourite thing you've made and have you always been crafty? Yes, I have always been crafty. I think I get it from my dad because he always really enjoyed making things. And he did actually once tell me that I was drawing before I was walking. So I'm not sure if that's true or not, but yeah. Favourite thing I've made? I once made like an iridescent corset and like beetle-like skirt. It was for a music festival called Infest. It's like a goth festival. And I don't have it anymore, it's been lost over the years due to my various moves and stuff. But yeah, I was really, really proud of that. Thinking back, it probably wasn't constructed that great. I might actually have a go at remaking it at some point, but yeah, the idea was really, really cool, I thought. So yeah, that has made me think now, yeah, I really want to have a go at remaking that corset. I haven't made a corset in so long. And these pieces must be made out of some pretty strong plastic, because I absolutely would have broken something by now if it wasn't. Okay, so scrap my original thought where I was thinking like, oh, I can get away with not digging out the whole thing. I am going to have to. Oh, it's so close to coming out. Hey! We have our first bone. Right, next question is from Nehru, and it's, is there any advice you would give to people looking to try and learn new crafts, and what is the best way for a new person to start? First of all, don't think that you have to have a billion and one fancy, expensive things to start making things. You don't need the top of the line sewing machine, like even the best fabrics and like the best materials and stuff. You can make some truly amazing things with very, very little. So don't think that because maybe you don't have as much money as other creators that you can't make things, because you absolutely can. The other thing is, don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to ask for help and advice from people. It can seem daunting sometimes, but generally most people are happy to help and share the knowledge. There's loads and loads of like really, really great YouTube videos out there that are just just sharing what they know, and it's a really good resource. Also, don't be afraid of the hot glue gun. The hot glue gun is your friend. I'm guessing this is the stand, because this doesn't look like a part of a dinosaur. Melissa Lily C asks, how do you stay motivated if your project becomes difficult? Well, I can get overwhelmed quite easily. So for me, if I keep trying the same thing over and over and over and over again, and I keep making mistakes and I'm getting really, really frustrated, the best thing for me to do is just walk away. Go and do something else, go and do something fun, watch silly YouTube videos or whatever, and just take a break. Because I find that once I come back to it later on with fresh eyes and like a fresh look, then generally I can sort out the problem a lot easier. So yeah, sometimes it's good to walk away. Right, I think that's everything. Let's break some of these bits apart, see if there's not anything else in them. No, I don't think so. So I think we might be done with the actual excavation. I will just get rid of all this rubbish. That has actually ended up taking it out of me quite a lot. Oh, I didn't think it was going to be that well. Probably for your average person or child, it's probably not that, but it's probably not that bad. It's not a workout, but for people with stupid bodies like me, I'm going to be feeling that tomorrow. Let's see. Let's clear these out a little bit more, and then I'm going to try putting them together and see how much the brain fog has set in, and if I completely forget anatomy. So let's see. Right, well, okay, well the skull's easy enough. Okay, right, so I've already made a mistake. Wonderful. I don't know if you can see that. I'll try and... I'm stupid. Right. We've got rib cage. Presumably the rib cage wants to go. I'm going to get the box. Right. Oh no, right. Okay. Okay. Need to open you and close you again. Because... Right. I'll figure this out. I will figure this out. I'm not stupid. Right. Okay, right. This is looking like a skeleton. This is looking like a skeleton. I did the legs first, because I'm out of breath. I'm out of breath from running down the stairs and getting a package. Yeah, this looks right. Oh, that's why I couldn't see it, because it's filled with stuff. Okay, I'm beginning to think this isn't a very good design, because having the little holes, they just get filled up. Okay, so this piece has got some flash on it, so it won't actually go in. Unless I've made a mistake somewhere, which is entirely possible. I made a mistake. Okay, yeah, so I was being stupid. But what I've done is I've put the box over here now, so I've actually got a reference. This is supposed to be for kids. Is it really just because I've got fibro and I can't do this? Right. That one went in, okay. Right, and now you want some leggies. Since I'm nearly done with this, I'm thinking I'll probably do another question quickly. So let's see what we have. Lakia, I hope I'm saying your name right, asks, if you were a dinosaur, what would you be? I would be the Amasaurus, because look at this guy. It's awkward as hell, right? I was looking it up. He mainly walks on all fours, but he'll get up on his hind legs when he's trying to get food or if he needs to defend himself. But look at this thing. Like, imagine this thing trying to defend itself and it's up on its hind legs and it's got that big ass neck flapping about and it's doing that with its legs. Not punching tables. But yeah, it just looks so goofy and I identify with this creature. Yeah, the whole teeny tiny holes thing and something that you've got to dig up was not well thought through. head, and he's got a little stand. There we have it. Will that focus on there? Yeah. I've got a little close-up camera here as well, so there we go. We got him done. Right, I think I've got one question left, so what was that one? Okay, so final question from Anthony, and it's, what is your favourite dinosaur and why is it the Ankylosaurus? Considering the last question, that's a little bit awkward now. Oh, you know what, I'm genuinely, like, it was hard, but I've got a sense of achievement in making that. I'm really proud of myself. Needs a little bit of a clean. There's still some little bits of plaster. I think it was plaster. Would I recommend getting this? I think as a family project, I'd recommend getting it. And also if you're a grown-ass 37-year-old adult like me and like dinosaurs and like crafts and making things, then yeah, it's pretty good. Construction wise, it's not the best. There's some bits that don't really fit together very well. I'm probably gonna have to get something sharp and pointy, better than these scissors, to dig out some of the holes so it actually fits together properly. But yeah, that was actually really fun. I really enjoyed it. It's a nice little project, and this thing, like looking at his little face, that is cute as hell. Next video is probably going to be back to my usual format. I'll probably be making some sort of item of clothing. So if you want to see that, then make sure you subscribe so you'll be able to see my next video when it comes up. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give me a like, and I will see you next time. Bye! Package! Ribcage. I know.